The silence started at 14:32 Galactic Standard Time on an otherwise unremarkable Tuesday. Across 12,000 worlds, in stations scattered throughout the void, in council chambers and marketplaces and diplomatic vessels, every human stopped talking. Simultaneously. Completely. For most species, this would have been barely noticeable. But humans? Humans who filled every communication channel with their endless chatter, who turned three-word responses into hour-long stories, who somehow managed to make small talk while their ships were actively under fire. Their silence was deafening. Station control to human freighter Morrison, please respond, clicked the VEC traffic controller at Nexus Point 7. The human vessel continued its approach, following protocol perfectly, but the constant stream of unnecessary commentary about Earth weather, coffee quality, and someone named Bob from accounting had vanished. Only silence answered. In the High Council chambers, Ambassador Threlvar was mid-debate with Earth's representative Jackson about trade tariffs when the humans simply stopped. Mid-sentence. Jackson stood perfectly still, eyes focused on something beyond the room, lips sealed. Ambassador Jackson? Threlvar waved a tentacle before the human's face. Your response to the proposed amendments? Nothing. Jackson breathed, blinked, even adjusted his posture occasionally. But the man who had once filibustered for 17 hours straight using nothing but potato recipes remained mute. Within an hour, panic spread faster than a plague ship. The humans have been compromised, shrieked the Altarian delegate. It's mind control, a virus, some kind of weapon. Check their systems, ordered Commander Zix from the Border Patrol. All of them. Every human ship, station, and colony. Something's wrong. The reports flooded in, each more confusing than the last. Human vessels operated normally. Their automated systems functioned perfectly. Life signs remained stable. They responded to direct physical threats, maneuvered their ships, even completed complex tasks. They just wouldn't speak, or write, or use sign language, or communicate in any form whatsoever. It's coordinated, whispered scientist Hectel, reviewing the data. Every human in the galaxy stopped communicating at the exact same nanosecond. That's impossible. They don't have a hive mind. We checked. Multiple times. The economic impact hit within days. Humans, it turned out, were the galaxy's unofficial translators. Their bizarre ability to learn any language, to find common ground between species that had been enemies for millennia, to somehow make friends while actively being shot at, it all stopped. Trade negotiations collapsed without human mediators. Border disputes escalated without human diplomats cracking inappropriate jokes to ease tensions. The Corvin are massing at our border, reported the Valantian Prime Minister. Without Ambassador Martinez talking them into her weekly poker games, they're reverting to old aggression patterns. 3 major wars reignited within a week. The Galactic Stock Exchange crashed when human traders stopped their constant analysis broadcasts. Pirates ran rampant without human patrol chatter warning merchants about dangerous sectors. Even the entertainment industry collapsed. Human content made up 47% of all galactic media, mostly because they never stopped producing it. 80% of our programming is human reality shows, cooking competitions, and something called podcasts, mourned the Rigelian broadcast director. Do you know how much dead air we have now? Religious movements sprouted overnight. The silent prophets claimed humans had achieved transcendence. The void whisperers insisted they'd been recalled by their creators. The cosmic pessimists were certain this was the first sign of galactic collapse. On day 9, the unthinkable happened. The Zephyrin Empire and the Quellax Confederation, enemies for 3,000 years, found themselves in the same human medical station, both seeking treatment. Without a human doctor cheerfully chatting about irrelevant Earth diseases while treating them, the 2 delegations reached for weapons. They stopped, looked at each other, put the weapons down. This is what they did, the Zephyrin commander said slowly. The humans. They talked so much we forgot to fight. Every battle, every negotiation, the Quellax agreed. There was always a human there, filling the silence with stories about their homeworld, their families, their food. Always making us think about something else. The realization spread like wildfire. Humans hadn't just been chattering aimlessly. They'd been the social glue holding a fractious galaxy together, one unnecessary conversation at a time. Their endless words had filled the void between species, creating connections where none should exist. We need them back, broadcast every species almost simultaneously. Whatever's wrong, we'll help fix it. Just please. Start talking again. The response came at 14:32 Gulf Standard Time, exactly 10 days after the silence began. Every human in the galaxy spoke in perfect unison. Did you miss us? Then, as if a dam burst, the chatter resumed. Stories, jokes, complaints about cafeteria food, debates about sports teams from Earth that no alien had heard of, philosophical discussions triggered by breakfast cereal choices, it all came flooding back. Later, when pressed for an explanation, every human gave the same cryptic smile. We made a bet, they'd say. About how long it would take. Take for what, the aliens would ask. For you to realize you actually like having us around. The official human ambassador eventually revealed the truth. It had been an experiment. A demonstration. Humanity had spent decades being told they talked too much, communicated too freely, overshared constantly. So they developed a galaxy-wide synchronized silence protocol just to see what would happen. What happened was chaos. And then, oddly enough, understanding. The galaxy never complained about human chattiness again. Even when Lieutenant Morrison spent 3 hours describing his grandmother's secret lasagna recipe during a tense standoff with pirates. Especially then.